challenges and benefits. So, first of all, since I represent Chronicle PharmaBiz, I should is a weekly publication with issues dated every Thursday, 52 issues in a year, with a circulation of 23,000 issues and 85,000 e-copies, which is an exact replica of the print version. Okay. So can you please slide, next slide please. So PharmaBiz is the #1 weekly in South Asia, markets of India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. PharmaBiz weekly readership is established at over 75,000 with 100% coverage of top and middle management pharma professionals across the region. PharmaBiz offers unmatched content in terms of width and depth of coverage related to subjects that influence the dynamics of the South Asian pharma industry. It is also acknowledged for the timeliness and accuracy of its reporting, as well as its superior presentation and style. Not audible? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Am I audible now? Generally, because of digitization, these two words are very important, whether I'm audible, whether I'm visible. So I'll just be very brief, considering the time factor. PharmaBiz is the #1 pharma weekly in South Asian markets of India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. PharmaBiz weekly readership is estimated at over 75,000 with 100% coverage of top and middle management pharma professionals across the region. PharmaBiz offers unmatched content in terms of width and depth of coverage related to subjects that increase the dynamics of the South Asian pharma industry. It is also acknowledged for the timeliness and accuracy of its reporting, as well as its superior presentation and style. So, next slide, please.
Your slide more.
Achha, here.
Yeah, can you slide more?
Okay. Yeah. Now, the subject of the subject which I am going to speak about is digital transformation pharmaceutical industry, challenges and solutions. My designation, I'm Shardul Nautiyal, Bureau Chief, Mumbai, with Chronicle PharmaBiz. I would like to acknowledge the guidances and the support and the knowledge provided for this presentation to Mr. S.M. Mudda, who is the founder and managing director, Mysome Labs, Malta. Mr. Kaushik Desai, who is advisor of Indian Pharma Machinery Manufacturers Association, and Mr. Raju Koti, who is senior journalist based out of Mumbai. There are decades when nothing happened, but there are weeks when decades happen. COVID pandemic was one such brutal disruption the world went through and has come out much wiser with a lot of learnings that we call as new normal. We have entered into an area of disruptive innovation and recognize that those who keep pace with innovation will be the future leaders. Faced with the challenge of balancing the overlapping three circles of customer expectations, profit, efficiency, cost control, legacy, and reputation, within the constraints of shrinking resources and time, the pharmaceutical industry has been focusing, amongst others, at the latest technologies like complete digitization of operations, automation at manufacturing units, big data, and machine learning, to enhance accuracy, to reduce time and efforts, and to remain in the state of compliance. The focus has already shifted to smart innovation that will give a disproportionate return in terms of improved efficiency. We need to work on the principle of less is more is the new mantra. So advanced technology, to cut it short, the industry 4.0 is profoundly changing the manufacturing, processing, and production industries. Advanced technology is undoubtedly becoming the backbone of futuristic quality assurance in the pharma and biotech industry. So digitization, post-COVID-19, adoption of digitization has become the strategic priority for the business in the pharma industry. A renewed focus is on highlighting such benefits in the areas of R&D, manufacturing and quality, role of regulators in supporting innovation. The advent of new emerging technologies like AI, artificial intelligence, IoT, digitization, automation have the potential to revolutionize every element of the pharmaceutical industry, from drug discovery to production to efficient and secure supply chain to monitoring adverse drug reactions. Some of the benefits in the area of drug discovery and R&D include use of digital tools in predicting the behavior of new chemical compounds in potential drugs, selection of target molecules using high throughput screening, predict patient outcomes from electronic health records, virtual and decentralized clinical trials. These tools will help in developing new innovative products for patient benefit that include the patient-related quality attributes in the design of the product and make novel drugs available to the patients on a fast-track basis. Quality 4 is a subset of Industry 4, less hype but quickly emerging concept within the industry, creating a fully integrated lab of the future that adopts modern technologies and practices and is data-driven, enables manufacturers to develop, manage, and maintain quality standards throughout their supply chains. The big pharma industry companies have adopted these technologies in building digitized and automated labs and have improved operational efficiency in terms of saving up to 40% of the cost. So here the focus is about pharma labs, and it is giving a cost advantage of 40% in terms of savings. The concept of distributed labs is being used in supporting the continuous manufacturing technologies for providing real-time online feedback on key quality parameters. Pharma manufacturing. So there are certain relevant things which are there nowadays, which is there in the media, is about the use of track and trace technology for ensuring supply chain integrity. Use of Internet of Things for data collection in real time from the networked equipment that can help in predictive maintenance of equipment, thus reducing their downtime. So why I emphasized on track and trace, because we need quality drugs. There should be a system where we should be knowing that where our drug is coming from, because at the point of care, we need safe and efficacious medicines. Role of regulators. Role of regulators is not only to approve new products for emergency use, but also provide GMP flexibilities. Because I think there is also a talk about decriminalizing the existing Drugs and Cosmetics Act, and there's a lot of thought process and policy interventions being discussed, and to make GMP more flexible, more industry friendly. So if we go back to COVID-19, the learnings from the period can be leveraged to introduce simplified regulatory processes by adopting risk-based approach. The industry and the regulators have to work together to bring such approaches in practice for alleviating the concerns of compromise to patient safety. The new adoption of new innovative technology of this scale is transformational change that requires a huge capital investment and a compelling business case. Because today, I think only 1% of the overall pharma industry has adopted this innovative technology of digitization in pharma industry. So only 1% penetration is there. So only top pharma companies. MSMEs need to, the government need to, and the other stakeholders need to really think about percolating this to the MSMEs. Automation and digitization will not only replace humans, but instead augment the human capability. It is this integration of human capabilities with technology that will lead to beneficial results that either humans or technology alone cannot deliver. Okay. Now I have something additional, few points, because I would like to just a few points I would like to also say. Because I got certain pointers from MCure. I interviewed Madam Namita Thapar, who is the Executive Director of MCure. So there has been according to her, there has been a shift in the mindset of doctors who have now experienced the scale and reach that digital offer Earlier, most conferences and events were rarely have been able to host more than 1,000 attendees. With digital, we are seeing events with over 10,000 attendees participating, some even joining from outside the country. In order to address the shift towards digitization, we trained our sales representatives to continue to engage with doctors in creative and unique ways using virtual tools. MCure also initiated the M Gurukul program, which assigned an experienced doctor as a mentor to a younger doctor. Similarly, under M Vidya program, we are continuing to train the nursing and paramedic staff across the country, which is also the focus of the budget now. Lastly, we also launched an online talk show series on YouTube called Uncondition Yourself to engage with the doctors and patients and raise awareness around critical conditions. The show features doctors and patients who talk about different diseases, patient journeys, and stigma and taboos that are associated with the conditions. Now, there is certain uh, 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 thought-provoking things which uh, were shared with me by Managing Director, Apollo Hospitals, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy. A National Digital Health Mission launched in August 2020 will empower Indians by generating a unique health ID linked with Aadhaar for every patient, a health facility registry, a digital directory of doctors by the name DigiDoctor, electronic health record for every patient. Uh, so, concluding the talk, electronic health record will become a structural foundation for all data transfers and will be instrumental in generating the ability for semantic interoperability so that doctors and other stakeholders in the healthcare system can communicate effectively. It will also lead to standard treatment guidelines, seamless health transactions, and see the utilization of our artificial intelligence for patient care. Various technologies will be used for population health management for better clinical outcomes by 30 to 40% and will bring healthcare costs by 40%. Extended life expectancy and effective utilization of healthcare resources will be a part of digital transformation. So, concluding on this note, I would like to thank the organizers and also acknowledge the fact that our business head, Mr. Vinod Kanodia, was a great support. Besides that, I would also thank my editors, Mr. P.A. Francis, Mr. Ramesh Shankar, Mr. Mohan Nair, Mr. Pradeep Kumar, and Mr. Unni Krishnan. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shardul ji. Thank you very much for giving the info about the pharma technology and things happening in the pharma domain. Actually, there is a company called Databrick. I don't know how many of you have read their article. It is a startup by the academic faculty, and I think last month it was um, in Forbes magazine. The company valued at 27 billion USD. Basically, they use artificial intelligence in forecasting what is going to happen, what kind of disease somebody will get after 1 year, after 2 years down the line. And one of our students is working on, hospital management system. There is a AI-based, software. It will generally will give you, let's say if you have a disease, if you just want to know what exactly the disease all about, what are the remedies we need to take care of this. So there is a complete database, there is a standard developed, so that will give you a complete picture of it. And the other side, when you talk about the pharma biotech, because, inventing a molecule requires billions of dollars to be invested in. So you all might be knowing this something called compulsory license, which was given to Natco Pharma in the case of one of the drug developed by Bayer Science, Bayer, right? So basically, when you talk about the compulsory license, see, whenever say patent is a monopoly right. It is not exactly true. Okay, there is a compulsory license right and the monopoly right. says that the Section 3D of TRIPS agreement, TRIPS Act, right, says if the company who is having the patent, if that company won't bring that product in the market, or that company is not serving the average market, or let's say out of 100 patients, if you are not meeting the sizable number, at least 50%, then you are forced to give the compulsory license to other people who are into the same business. So Natco Pharma approached Bayer, but they refused, and of course, you all know the history. And finally, the compulsory license was granted to Natco Pharma. For your information, Bayer was charging somewhere around 3 lakh for a capsule of 1 month pack, and Natco brought down the cost around 10,000, 8,000 something.